Okay.
We're good?
Mm-hmm.
Good morning. Sure, let me do it again. We're doing Coffee with Classy this morning. Good morning, everybody. Okay, I'm going to come straight out right now and tell you, we couldn't come up with a good April Fool's joke. All I had was Haley and Zach fighting. I thought one of them was going to quit. It was absolutely ridiculous. We came up with everything under the sun, but we just couldn't come up with a good April Fool's joke. So let's just say I'm going to tell you guys what we came up with for an April Fool's joke, and you guys let us know what you thought would have been the funniest. So, like Zach said, commit to it or don't do it at all. I came up with what I was going to do was I was going to come down and tell everybody that I was going to take the next 6 weeks off so I could go get hair restoration surgery. But I love being bald, so that's not going to happen, and I don't think we could sell that. So that was one. Haley's idea was, let's put a sale on blinker fluid. All right. And we were going to do a little bottle here and make sure that people change their air spring tires. I think that's a good one as well. And Zach and Trevor came up with, this will be the last season that we ever service Harleys. We're going to go strict to zero Royal Enfield, Ducati, and Japanese motorcycles. So those were our three options. We also had a couple thrown out there. Hey, maybe the Foo Fighters will come to our May barbecue, but we didn't do that either. So we're going to be party poopers on April Fools, and we just couldn't get it together. And it's not like we couldn't get it together this morning. Like, we talked about this for 3 or 4 days, but you know what? We just know that if you watch Coffee with Classy, if you service at Classy Chassis, you ain't no fool. So we're not going to put anything past you anyway.
We're not lying to our customers.
We can't do that. We just can't do it. It's uncomfortable. You know, those two guys right there, they're too good of mechanics to mess around with your motorcycle. They'll mess around with their own. Oh my God, you should see the stuff they do to their own. Speaking of messing around with motorcycles, how's your panhead coming, Haley?
Oh, it's so good.
Is it coming?
Yeah, it's wild.
Awesome. Perfect. So anyway, just a boring old Coffee with Classy today with Josh. I figured we've thrown a lot of stuff at you guys over the last month. So I figured let's just do a little recap today. You know, here we are pounding this drum again. We're going to go right back to the start here. Legend Suspension. Zach's got him on his bike. We got him right here on display. It'll save your back. It'll save your ride. It'll save your marriage. It'll save your hair maybe. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not your hair. Gotcha. But no Legend Suspension. Also, to tie into that, while we're tying into Legend Suspension, let's bring up, everybody's been doing a great job sharing that on Facebook. The event is up. Please tell us you're coming. The more people we see coming, the more effort we put into it. This is always the kickoff for motorcycling in the Kawarthas. It's been the weekend after the May long weekend. Everybody gets their family responsibilities out of their way, the yard work. And you know what? We fill the parking lot here with a couple thousand motorcycles. People just ready to ride. We've got some really cool vendors coming this year. HD Rock is going to be here selling swag, talking about their events, talking about their rides that they're going to be doing. The 911 ride is going to be here. We've got some leather crafters. We've got Jim. Jim's coming with his keychains. But let's not forget Legend Suspension. The big dogs, Legend Suspension. We got Rob from Legend Suspension flying all the way from BC to talk about these as well. So obviously we're going to have specials on, oh, I can't say that, can we? Can't say that. We always have. Legend Suspension are always special. They're really special. It's like Kelso, everything's special, right? So place to get Legend Suspensions at Classy Chassis. Everybody knows that now. One bite, everybody knows the rules. Buy your suspension at Legend Suspension. Buy your Legend Suspension at Classy Chassis. So, hi, Shar.
Oh, the cork board.
Oh my God!
Yes.
I thought that was like she's bringing out a new whiteboard. Morning, Shar.
Good morning. How's
So
everybody?
we're doing good.
Good.
We're doing good.
This
Awesome.
is, I'm going to interest you.
Yeah. There you go.
I just picked this up. This is going to be our new community corkboard. So if anybody has any events coming up, rides, bike nights, whatever, anything. You lost your dog, something like that. We'll have this board up here, and you can post things on it, and then that way when people come in, they can see what's going on.
Perfect.
Yep.
Have our flyers up there.
Awesome. We got a place to put them.
There you go.
Yeah, I need some up there because we have taped them to the wall, and a lot of the tape's taken some paint off the wall, so we need some more posters to cover on them. Oh, Grumpy Zach. Is he there? Did you hear that?
Yeah, you heard it.
Oh, good. Good. So anyway, that brings us into the next thing that we've been talking about here is don't settle for stock, all right? Trevor and Tennyson and Kenny are standing by to make your motorcycle even more fun than it already is, all right? So anything for Harley-Davidson's fueling, S&S fueling, S&S, Reinhardt, Vance and Hines, full dynamometer, Centurion tuning. And let's not forget, we've still got this coming here too. This bad boy, this Trask Tornado Turbo. It's coming out soon. Or guys are really looking forward to somebody to step up and do one of those. First
Free
off,
install, yeah.
free install. First off, you're not getting it. You're getting it done by like Tennyson or Trevor, or like those guys know their way around. They're guys both been servicing Harleys for over 10 years each. There's Kenny over there. Kenny really wants one on his too. Kenny's like, oh, I really want one.
really want to set a Legend suspension, like really, really badly.
What about the turbo? We're talking turbos now.
I really, more so than anything, I've wanted to put a turbo on my bike for years.
Perfect.
Years.
Well, there you go. Maybe we have our first one. So, oops, my buttons are popping out. I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it.
Look down.
Yeah. It's all good. So anyway, yeah, so that's happening. And again, like I said, you know what? We're into the season. Motorcycles are going to start going out. But hey, you know what? We're ready. We have all these all ready to go. Plus, dyno's going to start spinning here probably within the month. The weather's going to be popular, so we'll be able to get everything going. And it's going to be great. After that, we went to, Charlene did, before that, Charlene did a great segment on custom dynamics. Be seen. Everything in this catalog we can get for you. Check it out. They still got a catalog. If you guys need tail lights, signal lights, engine glow.
Yeah, we do.
Kind of stuff.
Dyno's right behind this wall here
we got
is
a
the
dyno.
dyno. Yeah, I'll be putting my pan head on it.
Here's the thing, too. Yes, we have a dyno. We're the only people who have a dyno in their store. It's not on a trailer. If you look at the HVAC, sorry, I didn't mean to get upset with anybody there. Like,
Triggered.
if you look at the system we got up there, we can tune up to a 400 horsepower unit. Like nobody else can't do that on a little trailer. All right, we've got Tennyson's been doing it for. We've had this room for how long? 6 years now. 6 years we've been dynoing bikes, and one guy who basically does it, who trains our other guys how to do it. So anything you need in regards to, and I just want to speak about this really quickly because the aftermarket tuners like Dyno Jets, FP3s, what's the other one? I just looked at it right there because you have to.
Thundermax is my favorite.
Thundermax, right? Thundermax is your favorite?
Yep.
Wow. Anyway, we use I can't remember what it's called. I'm just drawing a blank.
Get Trevor out here.
No, we're using the Centurion system. Anyway, it'll come to me. But basically, what we do is what those systems do is like, and actually in these guys, this is actually replaces your whole ECU. This Thundermax, right? So now you basically don't have any more factory settings. It's all has to be. You have to really, really trust what you're doing with that. And again, like I said, it's not that they're a bad product, but if you don't know what you're doing, don't touch one of these. The FP3s and the Dyno Jets, they're just a piggyback cleaner. So you program what you put on for pipes, for cams, for this. And then it'll just sort of set it. It'll basically, it's a little tag along that plugs into your ECU that will basically just trick your ECU every time you're riding. What we use is it will actually reprogram your ECU. Right, so we're going to put it on the dyno, so it's not just, because again, everybody knows Harley specs, you could drive a truck through those numbers. You know, it's got to be within this thou or that thou on the cams. The nice thing is when Tennyson puts it on the dyno, he can actually fine tune it and make it so your bike runs tip top perfect. So it's one of those things that you really, really want to make sure that when you're tuning your bike, Harley Davidson makes their bikes so they can be messed with, so they can be tuned.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
For now.
Yeah, that's true.
Do it before you can.
Do it before you can. Like I said, that's why we love the twin cam. That's why I'm a twin cam guy, because you can do way more with the twin cam than you can with a Milwaukee 8. At this point, right? Who knows? There's always some sort of genius in a computer lab working on something.
And it doesn't break the bank to come and see what you're putting out, right?
No.
Like, hey, Zach, how much does it cost to I want to bring my pan head in and check what it's doing? Like, or I won't use the pan head. I want to check my twin cam to see what it's doing, and that's it. I don't have a tuner on it. Whatever. How much does that? Yeah, just I'm curious, right?
It's like $60.
Yeah, like you're not breaking the bank if you're curious, right? At all.
No pan heads though.
No, well, I'll be the first.
You'll be the first. Yes, we do sign waivers for old motorcycles before we
Sign
put them
waivers
on
for
there.
all
For
motorcycles.
all motorcycles before you put on there. And essentially, all you were doing is testing. It's your output, right? So it's like you look at, there's the tuning system that we actually use, which is our Centurion system, which will actually tune your motorcycle. But basically, the dyno is just simulating riding position. So a guy like Tennyson, who knows his way around a motor better than anybody I know, can basically fine tune your motorcycle so it'll run ship shape.
Does our dyno do trikes too?
Yep, it does trikes as well too.
Yep.
So we can actually. What's funny is he had Dave Earls in here. Next thing you know, we dialed it all in. Next thing you know, he's doing wheelies on his trike.
Oh my gosh,
So
Dave
should,
Earl rocks.
Dave Earl is he's a good lad. That boy.
Yep.
So
We love Dave Earl.
So anyway, enough about dyno. That's about a layman expression description as you can get for the dyno. But like basically, you get a guy like Tennyson to dial it in and make your bike run good. You know, like I said, we've got a couple bikes back there that are that went to the Two Beer Garage, and I gotta tell you, ain't saving no money now. Anyway, so it's good. Oh, hi, Shara again. So, but like I said, hey, and that's the other thing too. We love it. Come on in. We got parts and service for you. You know, anything you find online, Haley can get it for you. Just give Haley a call, and we do drop shipping. So, like, if it's something that's not in stock, we'll get it right from our supplier. It'll go right to your house.
Within Canada.
Within Canada, yeah, absolutely. Because we had somebody saying hi from Brazil the other day.
Yeah.
Hey, let's do that again. Where's everybody from?
Yep.
Where is Kenny's from Peterborough. Oh, look at that. It's your new adopted home. Yeah, so do that. That's always fun as well. And then also, we had the Fun One Shards baggage. Lots of luggage options, as you can see behind me here. Right? So, and again, you know what? And I know Charlene knows about this stuff, because every time we get something new, it ends up in my garage. So, and I'm like, hey, check it out.
Oh yeah,
We
this
got
one's
a
really
new
cool too. It's
tank
got
bag.
the loops, and here's your cooler.
The cooler's actually
Yeah.
awesome.
You
by
guys
the
have
way.
that, eh?
Yeah, we have the cooler.
You have one or two of them.
We have two of them. There are two of them now, because you can fit 12 cans in there really
Yeah.
easy. So,
And this one comes with a rain cover too.
yeah,
Yep.
that's a good one there. So, but yeah, so that pretty much goes over everything we've talked about.
Did you talk about international?
No, that was what was going to be my next point, but I did want to go back to the May Barbecue again, because Hog Tunes is going to be here too. All right. So if you want your motorcycle factory, your Hog Tunes factory installed by Scott from Hog Tunes, he's going to be doing demonstrations. So call in. Do we have anybody booked in yet?
We do.
We do.
I think there's one spot
One
left.
spot left. So like
For
if you
free
want
install,
free
right?
install, he's just going to do a demonstration for those guys who want to do this stuff for themselves. But we've been going through these like crazy. You know what? I have one on my motorcycle because it makes your older Harley Davidson. Like I have a 2013. I always make the joke. Over the last year, Harley had a soul. Willie G. Davidson's last bikes designed. So that was kind of.
That's a Bluetooth device
That's
that
a
goes
Bluetooth.
behind your deck
Oh,
there.
sorry, yeah. Yes, that's a Bluetooth device that goes behind your deck.
So it connects to
before
your
they went
phone
to
for
put
old
TVs
decks.
on them and stuff like that. So now I can say I've been in business long enough. I could be that grumpy old guy. Don't make them like they used to.
So in other words, you still have a CD player.
I still have a CD player.
While you're on the barbecue,
Yeah.
too, I know you mentioned
Oh, yeah.
about Jim
Yeah.
coming. Anyway, I just wanted to give a shout out to Jim and say
Jim
thanks a
Owen.
lot for my keychain. That
Not
was
guilty.
That was a gift that he made for me. So there's a sample of what he will have.
Oh, like
at
get
his
backs,
booth.
get back
He's
whips.
gonna have get back whips and all sorts of stuff. Mm-hmm. So it'll all be fun. So
Is it my turn now?
yeah, here, boom. There's no point in me
No,
talking
it's on my
about.
bulletin board.
Oh, it's on your bulletin board. Look at that. Woohoo!
Oh, Chopper April.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Jay.
Yeah,
Jay.
that's cool.
So International Female Ride Day coming up. We just released that. The spots are limited, so if you are intending on coming, book in. You can either call me and I'll book you in, or you can email me and I'll register you for the ride. The ride is $30, and that's basically that. All that is for lunch. So we're gonna go take a ride from here through Buckhorn and over to Bob Cajun. We're gonna have lunch at the Original just for the halibut, and then we're gonna take another ride and go over to Central Smith Ice Cream and stop and have an ice cream, and that'll kind of be our day. So the $30 is just for lunch. So we're going to, everybody's gonna prepay. It's non-refundable, and that allows the restaurant to know how many people are coming and that they're gonna get paid regardless of whether people show or they don't show, because we don't know what the weather's gonna be like that day. If the weather happens to not be nice that day, let's say it's pouring rain and we can't actually ride, we're still gonna go because everybody's already prepaid, so we're gonna go anyway. We'll just drive our cars over and hang out. So let's hope that doesn't happen, but if it does,
Good
there's a
times.
plan.
That
Yeah.
has happened before, and the girls had a wonderful time.
Yeah,
Yes.
like it's
we'll still have a great time, good camaraderie.
yeah.
Totally.
We're all riders, right? So
If you got the email about Female Ride Day,
Twice.
the menu is there, and the ride route's there, so you can see everything right up front. And Haley is gonna join us, be our special guest on the ride this year.
yeah, fine, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, let me know if you want to come. I'm sure the ride's gonna book up quickly.
Yeah, I think so too. You can't beat the price either.
Well, and I mean, look at the nice flyer that we got.
That's me. That's me and that's Shar.
And there's Jan.
And there's Jan.
Oh, and I want to show two more things back here. Hope everybody's wearing clothes.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, where'd they go? I got two motorcycles. I just bought them. I'm really excited. And they're gonna go
More luggage, good stuff.
over to. Woo! So fun thing. You know what's funny? It's like we were joking. This is the calm before the storm. We're just sitting here going, okay. In about a week, everybody's gonna. It's gonna get nice. Everybody's gonna want their motorcycle. We got this beautiful Heritage Classic in the awesome teal and antique white.
Oh.
50,000 kilometers. We just got to get it detailed up, all shined up. Every time I get one of these, I'm really excited because I know the people who love that color absolutely love that color.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do. And this one right here, I'm pretty excited to try. This is the Indian FTR 1200S race replica, 6,200 kilometers on it. So I'm really excited about this one. It's kind of like when you take a Sportster and you get it from the factory and it's got everything you can do to it. So really, really excited about that one. I know we've got a really big contingency of, we service a lot of Indians and we get them in periodically, but when you get one that's cool, you don't see that every day. So just got to get them all cleaned up and ready to go. Plus, I've got a 2021 trike coming. Shh, don't tell anybody. It'll be here Wednesday, Thursday. So, anyway, you guys got it. Oh, hi, Stevie. Hi, Leia.
Hi, Stevie.
Good to see
Hi,
you
Leia.
guys last night. Have an awesome trip out west. And, yeah, well, anything to add, Haley?
No.
Okay, I
You
think we
nailed
covered a
it.
lot again today. Thank you again, everybody. Please share. The season's happening soon. The May barbecue is going to be awesome. Female Ride Day is going to be awesome. If you have your motorcycle here in storage, start thinking about a day to get it out. It gets pretty busy here, but at the end of the day, hey, you know what? We appreciate everybody's support over the last couple of years, and last 17 years. So 17, I always say, if it wasn't for you customers, we wouldn't be doing this. So thank you again, and we'll see you guys. See you today. Come on by today. See ya.